bonjour, nous sommes The Baseballs.
Vous regardez Musicorama TV.
Wonderful.
You had my heart, and we'll never be a world apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you I always share. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. I told you I'll be here forever. That I'll always be a friend. That must stick it out till the end.
I think rock and roll is a passion that we all had before we meet each other. So it started, for example, when the haircut.
What? The haircut get us together.
Haircut.
Yeah, that was the reason why we talked to each other. On the other hand, we had never talked to each other. No, but that was you can call it hair code that we saw on each other's head. We looked for a name that isn't like a name that can be every rock and roll group, like the Hot Rods, or if you just found a rock and roll group, you maybe would think about a name that's typical for that time, for the 50s, and we just looked for a name that also is reminds at the time of the 50s, but not reminds on rock and roll. Rock and roll is a typical style of music where one singer and one backing band is performing the rebellious sound of rock and roll, and we just decided to mix that rock and roll with a kind of a cappella style. So with something that is very new for the rock and roll. There are groups from the 50s that also sang in this harmony style, but we decided to make this rock and roll that of Elvis or of Jerry Lee Lewis in this
Mix it up with our vocals and with our harmonies
and just try to make a new style of it that nobody knew so far.
So it's really a mixed audience we like to touch. It's the older people that knew the sound of the 50s when they were young. They heard the songs, and also the younger people like we are, and even younger, the teenagers that knew the original songs that we cover and like the new kind of sound we put it in. And when we are at the concerts, often we can see when we look into the audience, there is a 70-year-old couple that do their dance move from the dance school right beside 14-year-old kids,
bouncing kids,
like they do it in club. So it's really funny to see.
When the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. That I'll always be a friend. Took an oath I'll stick it out till the end. Now that's raining more than ever. Know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand. 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 You can stand.
My umbrella.
Yes, of course. Rock and roll, the kind of rock and roll we do is fun music. We want the people to forget all the things they have in their normal life when they come to a concert and just have 2 hours of fun. And that's the
shaking hips,
and that's the aim we want to. They just have to.
We want the people to forget the thing they have in life, like we want the women to forget the men they had at home or their boyfriends. But really, we want to that they forget the problems and all that stuff they have at home. We just want them to dance and to have fun with us. It's not the thing that people stand in front of the stage and say, "Hey, okay, cool band. They make good music." It's that we want to celebrate together with our audience, and the girls should forget their boyfriends. Sure. we don't want to make music just to say, oh, our heart is broken and everything is so bad. We want to do music to forget the problems for a moment, to have fun on stage. And yeah, a good sentence for that would be, keep on rocking.
Stay wild.
Stay wild. Yeah. Rock and roll is here to stay.
Yeah.
Always here to stay, yeah.
Achtung, Achtung, die Outtakes.
When the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever, that I'll always be your friend. Good enough without me, stick it out till the end. Now let's waiting more than ever. Know that we still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Hey, 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 hey. These fancy things will never come in between. You're part of my entity, here for infinity.
When the war has took its part, when the world has